You know, as a father of 5, one of the scariest things you can do is hand the keys of the family car to your 16-year-old and hope they come back alive. Now, believe it or not, that is a scary proposition for any parent. And what do you do? Is there anything you can do to help your kid prepare other than just taking them to driver's ed? Yes, there is. Dave Stahl's here with a really interesting program that keeps kids safe and teaches them actually how to maneuver a vehicle. Dave?
Absolutely. Hey, well, you know what? This is such a great program. Scott McKee is here representing Brakes. Be responsible and keep everyone safe. That all came from Doug Herbert. Yeah. NHRA driver, lost his 2 sons like a mile and a half from home, started this program. In fact, his high school kids started the name. Scott, for one thing, welcome, and tell us about the event you got this weekend.
Yeah, so we're down at Qualcomm Stadium with the Brakes Teen Proactive Driving School, and we actually have 10 slots still yet to fill on Sunday. Normally we fill up and have a waiting list, but we've got 10 slots open, and we want to make sure that everybody knows about this. It's a free advanced driving school for teens 16 to 20. Just go to putonthebrakes.org and sign up, and we'll get you out there in a car with professional driving instructors and teach you how to stay out of trouble.
What is advanced driving techniques? What is that?
Well, so the distinction is there's driver's ed, which is the learn to drive school, and this is an advanced driving school. So you're looking at the circumstances that cause the greatest number of accidents and fatalities on American roads. So a dropped wheel or a skid, like if you're coming on an off-ramp and it's rained for the first time in 4 months on California freeways, we all know, because we're experienced, that's like driving on ice. Well, we simulate that, and the kids are behind the wheel with a professional instructor in the right seat teaching them what to do. And once they've seen it once, then they can apply it in the real world.
And we brought Mr. Bell in because he's nice enough to write the check and gave him all the cars. You know, so we always got to bring him, and that's why he's Mr. Bell.
Well, the Kia is a great car.
Yeah, they really are.
It's a perfect size to learn how to operate this vehicle. Tell me about the safety features of the Kia automobile that's involved in this.
Well, that's one of the big reasons we love this partnership, actually, because Kia has a commitment to safety. We've got all the lane departure warning, the anti-lock brakes, the stability control, all that. We just think this is a great way to show that all those systems work very well together when you use them correctly and you respect the fact that you're still hurtling along the road in a 3,500-pound car. So you've got to learn the right technique to really use and maximize all this different equipment on board. So it's our commitment to the community and to our drivers.
That's fantastic. Distracted driving, one of the biggest problems now. Used to be alcohol, used to be radios, stereos, now it's mobile phones. How are you dealing with that?
And it's actually more than just mobile phones. It's other kids in the cars. It's all kinds of distractions that can come up, and young drivers don't know to kind of fend that off and pay attention to what they're doing. So we actually have a distracted driving course where it's a relatively tight course, and the right seat instructor works with the student, and they're actually telling them to text. They're telling them to text their parents or change the radio station or whatever it might be, and then they experience just how badly they drive at that point when
you
they're
spend
distracted.
a lot of money on cones, I'll bet.
We do. We kill a lot of cones.
But tell me, when you're done with the course, are those kids not blown away because of what they didn't know?
Yes, it's really rewarding to see, because usually it's an early morning on a Saturday or a Sunday. So the teens come in and they're maybe a little bit grumbly, and maybe you can always tell who's had a fight on the ride over in the morning. But when parents and teens leave the school, everybody's all smiles and hugging and everything, because they've kind of opened their eyes to, wow, I really didn't know all this stuff, and there's more to learn. And then the parents are reinforcing the lessons because they actually go through the school as well.
And it's important that the parent shows up too.
I think that from what I've seen and being a part of this program, it's the parents be involved. Not only what does that do for the relationship between the teen and the parent, you're really kind of trusting each other, but a lot of parents learn things too.
Oh yeah.
Because guess where these kids learn some of these bad habits? From the parents. And so that's probably one of the most interesting bits about it, as you know so well, Scott.
It's so cool you get to drive a really hot-looking, get out of the way, guys.
Kia
Soul. I mean, this is an awesome little car, and kids will get in this car and go, hey, this is pretty hot. I can learn how to drive it and stay safe, what's a better message than that? Thanks, guys, for being here this morning, and we'll have all the information on this incredible program on KUSI.com.
Right. Putonthebrakes.org.
All right.
Sign up.
Be right back.